and welcome to Bedtime with Katie. I'm Katie, and in this vlog, I am going to be reviewing my week-long trial of ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a medicinal herb generally used to help reduce stress and anxiety, but it also has claims that there are benefits with sleep. So since I suffer from insomnia, I'm definitely really interested to see how it's going to affect my sleep and whether or not I'm going to be able to get some restful sleep this week. So if you're kind of curious as to how my journey goes and the results, then stay tuned. Now I must state that the footage you're about to see was filmed back in February before California shut down and had a shelter-in-place restriction for all residents due to the concerns around coronavirus. So I am currently at my home sheltering in place and self-isolating, and I best recommend that you follow the orders of your state or your country's regulations around coronavirus as well.
So a bunch of yogi friends recommended that I try this ashwagandha, and it's a plant and it's very common in Ayurvedic medicine. So it helps relax and helps somebody manage their stress, but in many other ways it also helps create sleepiness and drowsiness. So I'm going to try it today. It tells me to take half a dropper before bed, and I'll let you guys know if it works.
Hi guys, I just wanted to pop in and say that I slept pretty well last night, except I did wake up in the middle of the night around 5 a.m. coughing, but I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks anyways, so it really doesn't make a difference. But I did notice that I got at least 5 or 6 hours of sound sleep, whereas before I would just keep waking up in the middle of the night coughing. Do I feel well rested? No, I do not. I still have like these dark circles that no amount of makeup is gonna cover today. This is me trying to make an effort to look like a human being and go out and do errands. I am extremely exhausted because not only am I not getting sleep because I just naturally have sleep issues and insomnia, but I've been fighting a cold for 3 weeks. So I would really like to see, this is only day 1, but I'm gonna keep doing ashwagandha for like a week and see if it really helps with my sleep, especially while sick, because I'm just not getting well rest. All right, signing off. I gotta go run my errands. I am about an hour and a half late to do what I need to do today. All right, bye-bye. Good morning, how are you? It is day 2 after trying the ashwagandha, and if you hear creaking, that is my Crocs. Yes, I love to wear Crocs at home inside the house. Operative word being inside. Never catch me wearing it outside the house. But yeah, I'm pretty bummed. Ashwagandha root did not work at all last night. I tossed and turned and I didn't really get much sleep. So I probably only got like 2.5 hours of sleep, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's mainly because I'm also sick. So I've had this stubborn cough for about 3 weeks. So I'm not sure if it was really because I'm sick that I didn't really get much sleep. So I'm gonna continue trying ashwagandha for the next 3 days to give it a 5-day review, but so far doesn't look too good. At least, you know, last night it didn't really work well. If you guys have any suggestions, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I'm just following the instructions on the bottle, but maybe I should be doing something prior to taking it. Maybe I should be taking it with something else. But if you guys know how to improve my level of sleepiness and help me relax before bed, let me know. I would love to try your methods because I haven't slept well since I've been, well, I haven't slept well for a year, but I really haven't been sleeping well for the last 3 weeks since I've had this cough. But anyways, hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye. Good evening. It is way past my bedtime. It's past midnight, and I took ashwagandha about an hour ago because I wanted to like see if it would make me sleepy before bed. Taking ashwagandha an hour ago and seeing whether or not it's making me drowsy, I'm gonna say no. It is not making me at all sleepy, and I'm not sure if it's probably because I'm wide awake doing laundry and that kind of just got my adrenaline kicking, or whether or not it just doesn't work. I don't know. So we shall see how many hours I get of rest tonight and whether or not ashwagandha helps even a little bit in terms of managing my sleep levels. So, all right, I will see you guys in the morning. Let you guys know how many hours of sleep I actually get. Good night. Bye. Good morning. Day 5 of trying ashwagandha. And no big surprise here. I'm running out the door, trying to get out to go to work. But yeah, ashwagandha last night didn't really help. I still feel really exhausted, and I didn't sleep very well. So I'm gonna say, in summary, like, you know, day 1 I slept fine, but like day 2 through 5, I didn't get much sleep, and I don't think it's because, you know, ashwagandha really helped me or anything like that. I mean, I did pass out for one day, but once again, I think that's just because I'm so exhausted. I'm tossing and turning, I'm up sick, I'm coughing, and just in general, like, I don't have a lot of, you know, restful sleep because, you know, I have an undiagnosed possible narcolepsy, right? So I don't know. I'm just thinking that, like, in terms of ashwagandha, it didn't help me as much. So I don't know. All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late for work now. All right, bye.
Hi guys. I'm so sorry that I cut the vlog a little short. The rest of my week was pretty boring and there was really not much to see. Just really basically went to work and came home and, you know, pass out after my long work day. But I really wanted to hop on and give you a summary about my experience with ashwagandha. And it was very similar to my experience with melatonin. About the first 2 days, I was thinking it was working and I was sleeping very well, but I must have hit a plateau where, you know, the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th day, I didn't really get good night's sleep. And especially since I was sick, or I've been sick, you know, I was really hoping that it would help induce sleep and help me, you know, get a better night's sleep, because I obviously need, you know, as much sleep as I can get to fight this infection that I have. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Now, I did go into the literature and I looked at some of the medical articles, and it's very unfortunate because Eastern medicine really hasn't caught up with Western recommendations. So there's not a lot of research articles around the use of ashwagandha, which is a herb, and an Indian herb used in usually Ayurvedic medicine. But there's not a lot of information around, you know, the benefits regards to sleep. So there were probably only 2 articles, and both of the articles really talked about, you know, taking it for 10 weeks or more, and I only took it for 5 days. So there's a possibility that I didn't take it long enough to see its improvement or benefits. Not to mention, you know, they gave the samples or the participants of the study, you know, at least 600 milligrams, so 300 milligrams morning and night. And they were able to see that it improved their sleep quality and their, you know, sleep onset. But, you know, I bought a liquid form, so I don't really know the concentration or the strength. So I'm not sure how much 600 milligrams will look like. So I'm also not sure, you know, if that's probably one of the reasons as to why I didn't really see any benefits. Not only did I not take it for, you know, 10 weeks or longer, but I also did not take 600 milligrams. So that's something to keep in mind if you wanted to try out ashwagandha. You know, give it some time, you know, give it at least a month or 2 months at best before you know, totally rule it out as, you know, something that didn't work. But if you could get it in capsule form, also try to take 300 milligrams in the morning as well as in the evening so that you take a max dose of 600 milligrams, because at least that's what the research is stating in terms of what is able to be beneficial and what's effective. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say, but I do want to touch upon the importance of, you know, side effects. Just like any, you know, thing that you take, supplements or not, natural or not, there's always going to be side effects. So just be very careful and aware that if you have headaches, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, you should definitely consult a physician or stop it. Also, if you're ever going to change your regimen and you already have comorbidities, you know, underlying diseases like hypertension or diabetes, you always want to consult a physician first, because, you know, even though ashwagandha is a natural herb, it has been shown and indicated that it could actually, you know, what's the operative word that I'm looking for? But it can actually, you know, interact with some medications. So you definitely want to consult with your doctor before starting ashwagandha, if that was something that was of interest to you. Lastly, if you're pregnant, you know, or breastfeeding, always, you know, my pregnant mommies, I always recommend, you know, never starting anything without consulting with your OB gynecologist, because, you know, you want to keep that baby safe as well as your health safe. And because ashwagandha is just like melatonin, it's a supplement, it's not FDA regulated. So it doesn't go through the extensive rigor of research that, you know, pharmaceutical grade medications have to go through. So there were some studies that actually showed that 23% or more of the different products of ashwagandha out there, I think there was like maybe 190 or 193 products that they reviewed, that at least 23% of them actually contain lead, arsenic, or mercury. And if you're familiar with any of those toxins, you know, they could be very detrimental to a baby or a fetus, but they could also, you know, create blindness, deafness, and even death, right? If you have, you know, high levels of lead. So just be very, very careful. Just because anything that says natural doesn't necessarily mean natural. All right, so that was my experience with ashwagandha. Will I try it again? Probably. I may try, you know, to get a reputable brand and try it in capsule form. But just remember, you know, take it for at least a good 2 months before you see any benefits. All right, I hope that video was helpful for you. And if you want to see me review something else, please let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Also, hit a like. And please subscribe to my channel so I know that you want to see more videos like this in the future. And you also don't want to miss out on other videos that I'll be publishing, because it's not just about my vlogs, but I also do a lot of medical reviews and important, pertinent information in our, with regards to what's going on in the world right now. So yeah, that's about it. I bid you farewell, and until next time, namaste.